I get up in the mornings at 3:30 to get ready for training and get out the door. Every morning I just wake up and think, another hard day is ahead. Yeah, I do have to push myself to do everything. It all started when I was 7 years old. I started swim squad and I was a pretty good swimmer. You know, I would swim 14 to 16K a day, so major tough. At the age of 14, I competed at the Olympic trials. And I started triathlon and I raced all around the world with that as well. 2015 Ironman World Championships in Kona, Hawaii is the pinnacle. It's what every triathlete strives for. To win that race is the top of the sport. I have the best preparation I've ever had and I come second in the world. I felt like I had what it took to be the best in the world in Ironman distance racing. So it was one Tuesday morning, 2 weeks out of Port Macquarie Ironman, and we weren't supposed to ride this morning, we were supposed to swim, but we decided to get the ride done in the morning in the best conditions. It was a beautiful day. And 2 minutes to go, both my tyres burst and I went 45 k's an hour into guardrail. And I was in intense pain. I broke my scapula, fractured my pelvis, punctured my lung, broke 4 ribs and broke my back and severe spinal cord damage. That same day, the surgeon comes into my hospital bed and he basically sat down and said, I've got 0 to 1% chance of ever walking again. I had pain from my waist down everywhere where I'm paralysed. I had neuropathic pain, which is a feeling of like you're sitting in fire or acid and you're being eaten away at. And people don't see it. Yeah, they don't really get it or know what I'm going through. I did think my life was over if I wasn't going to be able to walk again. So I was still in rehab and the co-founder of the Challenged Athletes Foundation over in America found out about my story. He invited me over to America. After arriving in San Diego, I realised that I'm not the only one going through a bad time in my life and that if they can do it, I can do it. I got my passion for triathlon again and looked into being an athlete again and getting back into training. In the 3 triathlons I've done since my accident, I've been using borrowed equipment that's 2 sizes too big for me and they're old and they don't steer very well. And everyone else, all the other athletes have all this new light equipment. But all I can think of is like, yeah, I'll get to that stage where I get my own equipment and I'll be so much better than what I am now. I'll be so much faster. When I'm competing, I don't think about anything else apart from the race at hand, doing the little things right. I'm thinking about the pain that I'm in and pushing through that pain barrier. You've got to be dedicated and you've got to want to go to training as well. You somehow get the energy to go and complete the training that you need to. When I was lying in bed that first night after being told I'd never walk again, didn't even enter my mind that I would ever become an athlete again, let alone, you know, train and become part of the Com Games Australia team. To win gold would be the icing on the cake kind of thing. You know, my goal is 2020 Paralympics and to walk again.